Mm-hmm.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Oh, hey everybody. Are we doing it now?
Yeah, we're recording.
Okay. This video is going to be about how I do maintenance with the small loose hair tool. Is this able to zoom in on this?
Let's see if I can.
It's a very small...
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
there we go.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
It's a very small version of the large one. If you haven't seen the large one, the large one's like probably 5 times the size of this. It works good if your hair is, I don't know, for really loose for some reason. I didn't want to use it because I just didn't like the idea of putting a large hook through my hair. I don't know, not to bag that thing, but anyway, this is a lot smaller. It's about 1.5 millimeters in width, and works great. It's a lot more of a permanent way of doing maintenance than a crochet hook, I think, because you're pulling the hair right inside of the dread. A lot of times with the crochet hook, with the dread being the body of the dread and the hair sticking out, whenever you pull it in, it kind of goes in that hole you pulled it in, then back out, and then kind of out again. So any movement can make it just pop out, because it's kind of like pulling a hump of the hair into it. But this, you're pulling it in, and I'll show you guys how I do it real quick, because you've been asking. So here we are with old baggy boy, and let me show you in a good spot. The roots. Is this too far away from me?
Nice.
Right here, is this good?
Yeah.
Wait, try and get this one.
That one's good.
So you can see all this loose hair right here in front of my face.
Wow.
And what I do is I pull it in within 1 inch of itself, so this much space. Because if you try and just grab all this hair, you're going to have hair from like down here all the way up here if there's a lot of loose hair. So I kind of I'm going to do this much, so I put my hand over all this so I know I won't catch it. And I grab that, kind of get it in a little deal. See that little spike? Mm-hmm. And then I put my 2 fingers around it. Spin it in a circle with my thumb until it turns into a little dread ball, as you would call it. See the little sucker? Perfect. Move my hand, you can see it. Perfect background, that white. And then what you're going to do now is how long this comes out. Whenever it's inside the dread, it's going to come down to about here. You can see me pulling it down. So I'm going to go into the dread a little bit lower than that. So if I look there, it goes in. I'm going in just on the back side of this. I know you can't see, but that's not a big deal. I go in. You feed it up through the middle of the dread, and here's this loose ball of hair, and I'm coming out right the base of that loose hair. So you can see the loose hair is all right here. The loose hair tool comes out right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes if the ball isn't thick enough, you can't really catch it on that hook. So you need to dread ball it a little bit more. But sometimes I just I spin it up real good. And then just wrap that little spindle of hair, if you would call it that, I don't know, around the hook, and then close the latch. And then you pull it through. So that's one way. Or you can just literally, that knot of hair, you can hook that on the hook, but sometimes I kind of find that it falls off. If it's not knotted up enough, it'll unravel. So for this case though, I will just hook the ball right on. It should work. There's enough hair to knot up a pretty solid little ball. And if you ever comb out your dreads, people have told me from doing this is probably the hardest part of combing out your dreads, is these little dread balls you pull in. Anyway, so here you go. It's about to go in. Okay, now it's inside. And then as I pull the dread down, it's because I went in a little bit lower than where that dread ball would stop. See it sticking out. Because I went in a little bit lower, this is stopped inside. So that thing has gone all as far down as it will. If you go in too close to where the dread, like the base of the loose hair is, you'll pull the dread ball out of the actual dread again, and you'll have a little nugget of hair just sitting there, and you'll have to either crochet in or pull it back in, but it's kind of difficult because it's right on the surface. So you want to make sure you go in about 1/2 inch to 1 inch deeper. It depends on what loose hair tool you're using, because this one has a shorter neck. You can get the longer one with the longer neck, so that way you can go in and pull up real long loose hair. Anyway, so now that it's stopped, you can see, if I give you some light to see, I kind of just real softly push. Just pulled it down. Now I'm going to just kind of wiggle it back and forth and push up, and it opens that hook, and that just popped right out. So now the hook is open. Now I shut the hook, making sure there's no hair in it. Now I won't catch anything, so I can pull it right out. and she's out.
Ooh.
So I'll just go down the dread and do that. I got this. It's called an extended micro needle from Dread. Well, I have one from Dreadhead HQ, but that one broke, so I don't use that one anymore. But it's about the same length as this one. The neck, the handle is a little bit longer on this one. They have another one from, this one's from doctoredlocks.com. Doctoredlocks.com. And and you can get this one, and I have another one. The handle's the same length, but the neck is a lot longer, so you can use that one. You can kind of get a better hold on it, and it's for longer loose hair. Like sometimes I have an issue with this because some loose hair will be so long it won't be. I have to pull it down, then out of the dread ball, grab that dread ball again, and grab a hold of it again and pull it back out. So anyway, if you had to get just one, buy the longer one. You'll be safe, and they're only like $5. I don't know how many pounds. Maybe like what would that be?
That's like 350.
Yeah, like 350 pounds.
350.
Euros, I don't know. Maybe more around 4. But anyway, so I'm gonna continue doing the rest of his dreads, and we're just gonna just hang out. I'm out here in the old UK.
Yeah.
And Dudley, England, and we're just hanging out. Finally had the chance to meet. Hopefully you saw. If you haven't watched our other videos yet, we posted some on his channel. This might end up on his channel too. But we posted some videos on his channel on top of a mountain that we called it. And then we posted some on mine. So go watch them. You'll see us both in the video. And also watch our video. We did a collaboration series. And I think it's, how long is it? 4 or 6 videos? 4 parts. Go and watch that. Leave some thumbs ups. And we'll see you guys later.